I don't want to do this, but I'm going to, I guess. I really don't want to. I don't know. I want to make the cover letter shorter. Yo, be right back. Getting food. Lol. Okay. It kind of sets you back. Back to common social markers. Blah, blah. I added a couple of things like SICP, for example, some examples, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm never sure. I don't like the application really. I don't think I have any chance to get it. So it seems pointless. I want to finish it and get it over quickly. And I think I want to make it shorter. Way shorter, 2 pages at most, I guess. I would like it to make it even 1 page, just 1 page. I wanted to structure everything in like, I don't know, saying, then example or something. Saying, example, saying, example. That these abilities were useful. Powertrain calculations. Bike team. I'm not sure how analytical is that, but it is. In both cases. In both cases. came back. How was your day? Decent. I went outside today for a longer time. I mean, I woke up at 10 a.m. earlier, at 9:15 a.m. or something, 9:30, 9:20 actually, 9:18, precisely at 9:18, because I went to Madrid to get my degree, like my physical copy of the degree, the diploma, right? I went to get that because they give it to you. Like it takes 1 year and a half to process. Like I got my degree. I actually got my degree July 2023. Or July 2022. I think July 2022. Yes, July 2022 actually. And yeah, it took 1 year and a half to get here, or more than a half, I don't know. All same, I had uni, so I needed to go out. I also went to uni, I guess. I guess that's like the last time, right? Unless, I don't know. Unless they do some kind of 10-year anniversary or something. I don't know. Because I took 5 years. No, because I took 7 years. Made the 10-year anniversary. I don't know. I'm not sure when it will be. Like, it's probably not that far away. I should have been class of 2019. So I guess 2029 in 3 years, basically. In 4 years. Well, 5 years, actually. But I guess I was more class of 2020. I don't know. I actually was class of 2022. But... And yeah, while on the bus, I was looking at this. And I was also looking at the company that I'm applying to. I was following people on Twitter from that company. And it's looking bad, right? These people are kind of computer scientists from like the Politecnico of Milano, right? I don't know, they don't have a lot of info available, but it seems like they are fucking... Like they don't fuck around, right? I don't know. It was 26 degrees today, so it was very warm. A bit too much for me. Yeah, 26 actually. Today here is the opposite. Today was very cold. Like when I stepped outside at 9 a.m., it was like 3 degrees or something. But yeah, then at the middle of the day, it was 12, 13 or something. And because it's sunny, it felt warmer. But it's windy. It's very windy. But yeah, this weekend, it's also 26 or 27. Sounds hard to get in. Yeah. I don't know. That's why I don't feel like even applying, right? I feel like because of the vibe, I could fit in, right? I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like if I get in, I would fit in. But getting in is so difficult, right? It seems that it is very difficult to get in. So, I don't know. That's the vibe that I'm getting, right? It seems like they are, I don't know. Because, I don't know. It feels like I am not the right type of non-traditional profile, right? I think these tech companies and all this, they pride themselves in sometimes, right, in getting the best of the best, right, and or that kind of getting good talent and changing hiring how you hire to get better talent, right? So not being so discarding with, I guess, non-traditional talent and like, for example, the persons who started I don't know, there are some profiles that say dropout or something like that, right? So I was like, I don't know, that is kind of endearing. But for example, it kind of feels the opposite of what I did, right? If you drop out of uni, it's like you are driven, you are ambitious, blah, 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 right? But if you don't drop out and take too long to get your degree, that's kind of the opposite of a dropout, right? The dropout is like someone who is so in a rush or whatever, or so driven, blah, 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 that that they are willing to drop whatever they're doing to pursue something better, right? Without caring a lot for the expectations of the degree, right? I guess the opposite in that sense, right? I took too long to get my degree because I was like, fuck it, I started this, let's finish, right? Even though I didn't, I had a hard time. I don't know. Yes, but I think it's good to try. You have nothing to lose except your motivation and I guess a bit of time. But it works out, it could be huge. Yes, that is true, right? That is why I want to do it. But I don't know, I guess the motivation, like, the accept your motivation, it is true that it is this, like, I don't know. It is disheartening, right? But I don't know, yes. After all, yeah, I believe what you say, right? I say it myself many times. And yeah, I think I want to re-record the video because I want to make this shorter, right? I don't judge since I have like zero motivation to do anything, even if it's something I would like to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't judge either. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I do judge, but afterwards I did my software engineering bootcamp. We were taught the modern stack in a hands-on, practical way, but we supplemented. Okay, I will stop here. I don't know. I wonder if I don't know. I also don't want. I don't know. Fuck it, I will do it. Drive. Me changing direction of my career. Trying to broaden, not but broaden my skill set. To pursue some passions. Is the skill set separate? And then afterwards with my shows that I'm a driven person. See, I don't know if this is a good if this is a good argument, right? I wonder. Like, I'm putting this argument because I trust ChatGPT more than I trust myself in this case, my judgment, right? Because I think I am too negative in some senses, right? If ChatGPT says that this shows drive, I will believe ChatGPT. But it's not something like I'm not sure if it's what they think is drive. right? What is Drive? To me, I don't associate Drive with what ChatGPT says. To me, I associate Drive with other things, right? But yeah, what I was reading the other day, the article from Venkatesh that was like talking about breadth versus depth and that external reference system versus your internal reference system, right? So by my internal reference system, I'm not sure if I feel driven, right? I'm not sure if I feel like I fit the definition of grit that Venkatesh mentions, right? I'm not sure if I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if the way I fit the definition of grit fits what they are looking for this position, right? I don't know. Maybe that is for them to judge. But because my task right now is to put it in a way that they will see and relate, I don't know. I don't want to seem like dishonest or anything, right? You mentioned long-term mindset. Let's see. Achieve great things, long-term mindset, etc. Instead of following a default, more conformist path. I think my experiences align with that very much. I think about really being into one field, being really passionate, and like going for a specialization when I think about Drive. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if I think about it in the same way, right? For example, I would consider Venkatesh himself to be driven, right? Because even though he has touched a lot of different fields, but I don't know, there is usually something like one factor. For example, in his case, writing, right? That shows the drive. In my case, because there are several things, because I consider myself a driven writer in one sense on my YouTube comments. I think, for example, I'm outlier and that. I think I'm outlier at making YouTube probably. By this stage, I'm outlier at YouTube and streaming probably. So the drive part is there, even if the quality isn't there, the drive part is at least. But because they are different things, different categories of things, I guess, right? I don't know. Plus, I'm not sure how it relates to software, but. Doing activities related to mechanical engineering and cars. Hello, by the way. I'm not sure if there is someone else, but hello. I am applying to job, as you can see in the website, in the title of the video. passion. I think this is part of excellence, maybe. Passionate. I don't know, it depends. It depends a lot on how you define passion, right? Also, the language I use, I think even though like just by the language that I use, you can tell that my definition of passion is different, right? Because I don't know. Here I do say I've surrounded myself, but the real word that I use is that I gravitate, right? I gravitate towards things. I don't, I don't know. To me, passion sounds less like gravitating towards and more like rocket ship fueling yourself in a direction, pushing yourself on some direction, right? But I don't push myself in some direction. Right? I gravitate towards certain things, and I notice that I'm orbiting something, right? That is kind of my perception, I guess. So, for example, to me, it's not that I've surrounded myself with a community of blah, blah, blah. Right? To me, it's that I ended up there, right? I somehow ended up gravitating there. And to me, that feels more real, like more real to say it. But and to me, that's how I perceive passion, I guess, right? Passion is not necessarily having a rocket ship on your ass and being propelled to the earth or whatever, right? But passion can also be, right, that you are a spaceship and just running around, you end up realizing that you are always orbiting the same planet, right? And you're, I don't know. I feel like that, at least. Sure, but I think writing aggravated instead of surrounding, but I don't have a vision. The boss would have someone looking for employees. Yeah, I don't know. I don't either. Passion, willingness to learn. Let's combine them. It's actually when I was 13 or so when I started building websites. I would say 14, let's say. 13, 14. Fuck it, let's use that I have always gravitated around software. I've been building community and that. Now since I was 13, the subjects where I scored and the online world. I don't know. It's more accurate to say the online, right? I actually don't see myself like as a software engineer, right? So I'm not sure if it's exactly the field, right? That's the problem. But I'm going to sprinkle the things like I don't know, because there are people who install Linux when they are like 11 years old, right? Actually, I installed Linux also. I tried to install, but I never actually used it, right? What job are you applying? I'm applying to a software job in a software company. I will probably record this in like 15, 30 minutes. I will record the actual application, the video application, basically reading this. An AI world. Community of ambitious people in the tech online world. Ezequiel Muñoz, hey. James, hi. Willingness to learn sounds good to us since it shows motivation, but to them it might sound like more work. The willingness to learn, I put it there on purpose because they put it on their application, right? On their application, they literally ask for that, right? So I don't know. I'm also mentioning it on purpose, right? In my opinion, okay, passion. See, I don't know why I mentioned the. I don't know. I think it makes sense. Okay, then it's gonna be. That's good. It's good. Proficiency in English, online world, excellence. Okay, the excellence is the part that I like the least. I'm constantly trying to learn new things. Fuck it, let's put this in cursive because Control I. And tried to broaden my skill set and tried. Well, not tried, succeeded. And broaden. Deepened? Maybe instead of broaden, it's both broaden and both deepen, right? My skill set. I have bad rating skill. Wonder if I can get a job in the future. I don't know. I'm not sure if I actually don't have good rating skill either, but James. Have you been here before? Okay, let's check. Abriendo otra ventana. Oops. I usually ask the people here, where are you from and what car do you drive? But for example, I already know where Ezequiel is from, so I didn't ask him. But maybe James, I'm not sure if I know your data. What's up, gamer? What's going on? Actividad del canal. Okay, here. Okay, yes, James has been here before. Voicing over my video. When I was editing that video, I suck at math. I'm native Vietnamese. Okay. I remember you. That we were watching together the video about the Vietnamese guy who does the car things. Okay, yes, I knew you were familiar. He forgot about me. Maybe developed better. Maybe. And developed. Fuck it. Let's go. Developed my skill set. Coding. Let's say coding. Fuck it. Let's keep it easy. My coding. I hate using the word skills all the time, but skillings are abilities. It's hard to remember everyone when you almost hit the 2-digit. Lol. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to remember everyone. I keep a spreadsheet, but I'm not that diligent with the spreadsheet, right? Because I have to be live to fill the spreadsheet, right? And the people who have to be here. I don't think there is like a list of the people who have. I don't know. Maybe I could look it up, but I only see the people who are here when they are here, right? And that is the time when I don't remember them. So it's kind of a loop, but I should just right after finish seeing a stream, I'm in a spreadsheet. I think you are. I'm not sure if you personally are, but I have a couple of people. Networking. Streaming. So far this. But yeah, see, this is like it's bad because it has the bad date here and all this. I think coding is better for AI sorting. Some companies do a pre-selection based on the words they use. Yeah, I thought of writing like this, for example, something like Harvard, MIT, and then you take this and you put it in white. Boom. Now everyone knows that you're in Harvard and MIT. If someone looks Harvard up, I will show up. But actually, no. If you care about Harvard, you obviously don't care about me, right? So I don't want you to see my shit. If it's too broad, skill, performance, etc., it's not helping. Genius. maybe I will write something cheeky, right? Something like I could have put, and then I put everything. I could have put Harvard, MIT, but I didn't. Wink face, right? Or if you see that, if you see this, it means that you blah blah blah. It means that I could have put all this, right? But I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, because it's pretty easy to see, right? Actually, the thing is like you put that and then you make the font like 1 point tall. Below my coding skill. Fuck it. Let's put skills. Skills. Expertise, ability, dexterity, efficiency, flair, viscerality, know-how, talent, cleverness, smartest, professional, finesse. My coding finesse, prowess. I might not be from Harvard at MIT, but if you see this, thanks for reading. Since if they find it, they definitely read it thoroughly. Yeah, I'm going to make a video. So if they watch the video, to me, that's kind of enough, actually. Yeah, that's a good hack. Okay. Then I wanted to... Okay, I say right too much. I have a passion for writing as well, and say I've written over, let's say 100,000. It was over 100,000 words on YouTube comments. And I think that can count for products like Evernote. Passion for video. Okay, I want to write the SICP thing, even though I'm not sure. Are you guys IT or something? Who do you mean? The people in chat or me? I don't know. I'm technically not, I guess, but a little bit yes, right? It depends. I think Hania was. He was studying something like that. And Efe works on real things, I think. Softwaring. Sorry. That can be helpful in products like Evernote. I mean, this, I'm not sure if it is even true, right? But, and they think that the better you are at hiring, the better you are at telling what things that people mention are bullshit and like what things that people mention are bullshit because they don't themselves know that they are bullshit or something like that, right? That just the fact that you mention it shows something, right? I think there are people who are good at hiring know these things. But if I have to code now... Actually, look, Eze probably knows how to code better than me. Actually, he's done all this Arduino type shit and all that stuff. MATLAB. I don't know. What's the position for? Kind of intern, software engineering intern or something like that. It's in Milan, in Milano. Well, it's remote, but the company is from Milan. Boop. Plus, I also think that maybe for things like video, for example. I have a passion for writing as well. I don't like it, but I will do it anyways. Proficiency in English. I hope this video, this letter, I'm going to write it in the letter form. MATLAB okay, but not Arduino. I just copy code for Arduino. More or less, that's more or less what. No, it's not actually. That's the problem. But you have to know which code to copy. That's programming in a nutshell, lol. Shows that I can communicate in English, but for more context, I have been immersed in the online world since I was a teen. Both reading, writing, be it reading, writing, listening, or speaking. In remote, culture of the spaces I hang out in which I hang out. Fuck. Also in work. Previous work experiences, both in companies and with freelance clients. Control C, Control V. Boom, you can know code. Also, you did an Erasmus in English. That's academic English. Oh fuck, that's good. I have been an Erasmus program in Germany where the classes were all in English. as well. I have, well. Hope you get it. Thank you, DTV. Does solving over 100 LeetCode problems enough to get an interview? I don't know. To get it? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. I saw a tower with cars today that I drove by often but I never really cared for. But today I thought you would be interested. If you saw it, I'll send a pic in Discord. I think I may know which one you mean. If it's in Berlin, okay. I think I have it, yes. Nice. Controló sitios. Control F parkings curiosos with parkings. Okay, I don't think I had it. Nice. That's in Berlin then. Berlin. Kreuzberg. Neukölln. Abu Circuit. No, I didn't have it. Fuck it. Let's add it. Auto house. I think I've seen it before. Or at least like the company that builds these parkings. Auto house York Lessing. York Lessing. Lol. Über uns. Erweiterungsbau. Unser Team. Should I apply to this? Kraftfahrzeug. Fuck. Is this up? Okay. Okay. It's just my Chrome that crashed. That's acceptable, I guess. Autohauslösung Turm. Fuck it. Let's add it to my thing. Hashtag auto house Lessing Berlin. And you showed me on Discord. I've seen these buildings in some other places. I think in Munich there is this huge Mercedes München. Yes, in Munich there is this thing, and the autobahn is like, well, it's inside the city, right? But there is a portion of the highway that runs very close to this, right? You see this? This part of the highway runs super close to this, so it's really impressive driving over here. And yeah, they have the cars all laid out like that. It's pretty fire. At this point, why not? But I don't know why they would consider someone who doesn't speak fluent German. I mean, oh, you mean the mechanic, right? Yeah, no, I don't want to be a mechanic. I mean, for other people. For myself, yes, but for other people, I don't. Okay, back to the thing. Lol. Parkhouse. I don't know if Parkhouse means anything. I guess it would be something like Bau or something, right? You look at car, that is fact. That would be 120, please. Erweiterungsbau. Geschäftsführer. Auszubildender Mechatronik. Aktionen. I don't know how to look this up. Let's say War Park Systeme Autohaus Lessing. Okay, no. That's like a company that I knew, and then there's another or a couple of others. But yeah, they have these kind of systems. Whoa, that's dope. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Okay, it's close to Frankfurt at least. Okay, back to the thing. I got distracted easily. Oh, just un minus cuarto. Fuck. Okay, still passionate about this. Written over that as well. Boom. 2. Okay. Wasn't my intent. Good luck with the recording. Okay. Aside. Aforementioned. I like that word. Aforementioned. Aforementioned. Excellent. This counts as excellence. I think the problem is that if you use, right, if you, as proof of excellence, you use a subject in college in a degree that is not related even to computer science, right, they will be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, right? So I want to do that. Fuck it. And I wanted to mention ICP here. And I continue to fill gaps, learn to fill gaps in knowledge, for example, with SICP. To this day, let's say, to this day, and to this day, I continue, blah, 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 for example, with SICP. Okay, indispensable excellence. Donated 8,000. You can donate here if you want. Okay, let's record the thing. The excellence part is the one that it's going to look to be the worst, but boom. Okay. Oops. Qué pesados. Perdón. What the fuck? Okay. Here. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest in the positions of junior software. Okay, I'm not recording, so no problem. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am recording this video to express my interest in the software engineering related positions, especially the ones at the entry level. I have structured... Fuck. Hello, my name is Juan, and... Joder, macho. Hello, my name is Juan, and this video is to express my interest in the positions related to software engineering, especially at the entry level. It's not especially, it's only at this one, but I don't want the other ones. Hello, my name is Juan, and I'm making this video to express my interest in the positions software engineering related. And I am making this video to express my interest and enthusiasm in the entry-level software engineering positions. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest in the entry-level software engineering positions. I have structured this letter according to the criteria you mentioned in the applications. I have structured this video. This video has been structured according to the criteria that you put in the applications, as well as on the values from the company. Some context. A little bit of context about me before. I am a mechanical engineer who transition... Joder, macho. I don't want to edit the video. That's why I'm remaking everything. I'm not sure if someone is saying anything. I don't see the chat right now. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am reaching out and making this video to express my interest in the entry-level software engineer positions. I have structured this video according to the criteria that you mentioned in the applications, as well as try to relate it to company values, I guess. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest in the positions that are software engineer related. Hello, my name is Juan, and I'm making this video to express my interest in the entry-level software engineer positions. I have structured this video related to the criteria that you mentioned in the application, and as well as try to accommodate it to the company values that you mentioned on your website. I'm not sure if that doesn't sound human, I guess, but oh well. Some context about me in a short bit of context about me. Maybe I should edit it, but I don't want to edit. I mean, if they don't like how I talk, they could always not hire me, right? That is probably the end outcome, so why pretend? My name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest and my enthusiasm for the software engineer positions, especially the entry-level ones. Especially no, particularly, but okay, we're rolling with that. I have structured this letter according to the condition and tried to relate it to the company values, to the values shown in the company manifesto. Sorry. I have structured this letter according to the... Fuck! It's not a letter, it's a video. Okay, let's check the comments. I want to see. Hey, how was the concert? It was good. I would show a little bit more commitment. If you take the edit, I would make it seem more professional, I think. True. But I don't want to do it. Maybe I will do it, I don't know. I don't like to splice things as much. Right? If I had their video editor, their AI application to edit videos, maybe I would try. But since I have to do it manually, I don't like seeing my phone face as much as a lot. Right? That's the problem. And having to like cut on all this. But yeah, maybe I will have to do it. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am writing to... I'm not writing. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest in the entry-level software engineer positions. I have structured this video according to the criteria that you mentioned in the applications and tried to relate it to the values that you show in the company manifesto. A little bit of context about me. It's that I am a mechanical engineer who transitioned into software engineering, web development, and then into content creation for a bit. And these are the reasons why I believe I fit what you ask for the roles. Boop. The first thing that you mention are these logical and analytical abilities. I think that my background in mechanical engineering fits this point very well as the activities that I was involved during my degree, for example. I was part of a motorcycle engineering team called Moto Student. Maybe some of the Italians on the team know it because Polimi was a university that did pretty well in the rankings in this competition, as well as interning in an aerospace research and development consultant at Capgemini Engineering, back when it was called Altran. And some of the some examples where these abilities were useful are, for example, powertrain calculations that I did in the bike team, and then in Altran I used a thermodynamics Python library to calculate parameters for hybrid gas turbine power plants. Joder, I'm reading. I give up. I'm not going to apply to the company anymore. No, okay. Let's go. Let's start over. I'm going to do it straight up, like one run. Let's go. Whatever it takes. Sorry, one take, no pauses, and then I will pause next. I should have done this from the beginning. My name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest and enthusiasm. Oh, fuck. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest and my enthusiasm in the entry-level software engineering positions. I have structured this video according to the criteria that you see here that you mentioned in the applications, as well as tried to relate it as much as I could to the manifesto from your company. I am a mechanical engineer who transitioned into software engineering and then web development and then again into content creation. And these are the reasons why I believe I fit what you ask for the roles. My background the first point is logical analytical abilities, and I think that my background in mechanical engineering fits this point, as well as the activities that I was involved in during my degree. For example, I was part of a motorcycle engineering team called Moto Student. Maybe some of the Italians on the team know it, because Polemi, el Politecnico de Milan, was always pretty high in the rankings and won several times. And as well as interning as an aerospace R&D consultant for Capgemini Engineering, before called Altran. And some examples where these abilities were useful in the bike team: powertrain calculations. That was something that I did. And on the aerospace consulting department, I used the thermodynamics Python library to calculate some parameters for hybrid gas turbine power plants, the power plant part, as well as always in both cases the related documentation and reporting. And afterwards I did my software engineering bootcamp, and we were taught the MERN stack, in case you are curious about that, in a very hands-on, practical way, but also supplemented what we were doing in a more hands-on way with coding challenges and all this. Then the next point that you mentioned is drive. And I think that me changing the direction of my career and trying to pursue my interests and passions and try to broaden my skill set with this online bootcamp and then my content creation stint shows that I'm a driven person, that I pursue what I have in mind. And in the website, for example, you mentioned ambition to achieve great things, long-term mindset as your manifesto. And I think my experiences align very much with that, rather than, for example, following a more default path or something like that. The next point that you mentioned is passion and also willingness to learn. And I have put these together because even though I'm still passionate about my past field and spend some of my free time doing activities related to mechanical engineering and vehicles, cars, bikes, etc., throughout my life, it is a fact that I have always gravitated around software and the online world and all of that. I have been building websites since I was 13 or something like that, using these free website builders. The subjects where I scored the highest marks were actually programming and English in my degree. I've ended up surrounding myself with a community of very ambitious people online in the tech and AI world, and that was one of the reasons, in fact, that led me to pursue this path and develop my coding skills. And even to this day, I don't consider my learning to be over by any means, and I try to learn and fill in the gaps of my knowledge. For example, like reading the book and doing the exercises of SICP. That I have heard that it's good material. And plus I also think that my passion for video and this kind of online communication that I have been involved in these past years can be a plus for things like your video editing product, Splice, for example. And I also am very passionate about writing. So as a note, I have written over 100,000 words on YouTube comments alone. And I think that can be helpful in a way for products like Evernote, I think. The next point that you mentioned here is proficiency in English. And I hope this video shows that I can communicate in English. But for more context, I have been immersed in this online world in English-speaking world since I was a teen, be it by reading, writing, listening, speaking. And I also am familiar with remote ASIC environments from both my time online, but also the culture of the spaces that I am. And in previous work experiences as well, right? Both in companies, because the Altran experience, Capgemini Engineering that I mentioned, was remote, but also because with working with freelance clients, be it video, be it websites, I have always it is an async relationship, plus also online. And I have also been part of an Erasmus Plus program in Germany, but the classes and all of that was in English, and yeah, I navigated that successfully. Indisputable excellence. I mean, the fact that they say disputable is already concerning, right? Because it is very disputable, I guess. But let's try. Then in some of the other two applications that I am interested in, you also mentioned indisputable excellence. And I think this is the hardest point for me to communicate. But I think in this non-traditional way of proactive learning, this going out of my way in several paths, for example, be it in my degree or outside my degree, then veering from my path and being involved in freelance projects, etc. And this commitment to iteration and repetition in content creation, for example, all of these kind of do show this kind of striving for excellence, in my opinion. This is more a perspective thing. It depends on what kind of perspective you have in excellence. But some of these experiences, in my opinion, do fit this criteria. Criterion, actually, because it's singular, but oh well. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you have reached until the end, I have linked everything that you might need, resume, etc., in my description, but you probably have arrived at this video from the cover letter. So yeah, I wanted to make this a video to communicate the enthusiasm and the passion, and I don't think it's trivial. So yeah, thank you for taking the time, and hope to hear back from you soon. Goodbye. All right, let's check the comments and maybe redo the video one last time. Not greeting, it's good. Gosh, are they seriously asking for a video interview in the internet? No, it's just his style. That's my opinion, but folks are usually more concerned about technology and technology use that the executives put on there. I don't know. Maybe you're right. You probably are right. I don't have a job, and you probably do, right? I don't know. But that's me. Yeah, as Hania said there, that's my style, right? Welcome, by the way. No, and they are not asking for that, right? I just feel like this is my only edge, right? I feel like there are so many more people with better GitHubs, better LinkedIns, better blah, 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 better blah, 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 right? So I feel like, what do I have better than all of those fuckers, right? I have a better YouTube channel, right? That's the only thing. So, in case it works. It probably won't, right? I don't think it will. But Maybe it does. The here pointed to the wrong side of the screen, but that's just a minor point. Yeah, I don't... What did I do? Here. Here, I guess, right? I did here when I was still on this side, I guess. Bye. Okay, I will redo it one last time. And welcome, by the way, to the others. If you are still here, Gauche and Min Mole, feel free to say where are you from and what car do you drive. Those are the questions that I ask every time. Good luck for the next take. Thank you. Yeah, but you don't have to be the best. You have to be capable and show up. Every employer wants the best, but they won't pay for the best. You got this. They actually pay pretty well. But that's the problem, right? That these ones actually pay well. So they probably have a lot of... They probably can choose, right? They can afford to choose. Well, not the problem, right? I guess. If I get chosen, it's not the problem. But yeah, thank you for the encouragement. Where are you? What's your background? How can I ask something like that quickly, right? What's your deal? What's your lore? What's your lore? Lore is written like this, right? What's your lore? What's your lore? Maybe I should ask that instead of asking where are you from and what car do you drive. I think people respond better to that, right? What's your lore? And keep in mind that the comment on a YouTube comment is shorter than a tweet nowadays. I think a tweet now it's 280 characters, and the YouTube comment is like 140, no, 180, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's 166 plus all of these, right? It's 200 characters. Software engineer who has decided to take up drawing. Interesting. Good luck on your new path. It pays probably less, but yeah, if you already got the bug, yeah, or maybe you mean on the side, right? Where do you work? Just in question. Are you in what country are you? I care about that. I think that's interesting, right? Okay. I'm going to not read whatever you say until, I don't know, in like 7 minutes or 8 minutes. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest and enthusiasm in these entry-level positions, software engineer wise. Fuck it. Hello, my name is Juan, and I am making this video to express my interest and my enthusiasm as well in these entry-level software engineer positions. Let's put this one as well. I have structured this video according to the criteria that you mentioned in these applications, and I have also tried to relate it a little bit to the values and products that you mention in your company manifesto or in your page. Some context about me is that I am a mechanical engineer who transitioned into software engineer web development and then transitioned again into content creation because these are my passions as well, I guess. And these are the reasons why I believe I fit what you ask for the roles. Bloop. Okay, so if I want to point here, right? Okay. The first reason that you mention in all of these applications are logical and analytical abilities. And I think that my background in mechanical engineering fits this very well, as well as the activities that I was involved in after. I was part of a motorcycle engineering team called Moto Student. Maybe some of the Italians in the team know it because Polimi, Politecnico di Milano, was always pretty high in these rankings. As well as I interned in an aerospace company, an aerospace consultancy called Capgemini Engineering before Altran as an R&D consultant. And some examples where these abilities were useful were powertrain calculations in the bike team and using a thermodynamics Python library to calculate parameters for hybrid power plants in the aircrafts. And as well as in both cases, bike and plane, related documentation, reports, etc. Then afterwards, I did my software engineering bootcamp, and we were taught the MERN stack in a very hands-on, practical way, but also supplemented it with doing more of these kind of coding challenges that are, I guess, more raw logical analytical abilities related. Okay. The next point that you mentioned is drive. And I think that me changing my direction of my career and trying to pursue my interests and passions and broaden my skill set and all this with the online bootcamp, then afterwards with my content creation stint and all that, shows that I am driven, right? That I am trying to chase what I'm most passionate for. And in the website you mentioned things like ambition to achieve great things and long-term mindset, and instead of kind of following a more default conformist path maybe. And I think my experiences align with that very much. Next, you mentioned passion and willingness to learn. And I put these together because to me they are pretty related. And I would like to mention that I'm still passionate about my past field and spent some of my free time doing activities related to mechanical engineering, cars, planes, bikes, etc. But throughout my life, it's a constant that I have always gravitated around software and the online world, right? I have been building websites since I was with these free website creators since I was 13. The subjects where I scored the highest marks in my degree were always programming related and English related. And I've always ended up surrounding myself with a community of ambitious people online in the tech and the AI world. And because of that influence as well, developed my coding skills. And to this day, I think I continue to fill gaps in knowledge. For example, with SICP, it has not, my journey has not ended by any means, right? Plus, additionally, I think that my passion for video and for the online communication and all of that can be a plus for products like Splice, I would say. And my passion for writing, I have written over 100,000 words in YouTube comments, can be helpful in products like Evernote. That's my opinion. Probably not a reality. I don't know. I think it's actually real, right? I think it can be helpful, but I don't know. I don't know how outlier this quality is, right? I think people who have written over 100,000 words in YouTube comments specifically, maybe it is outlier, but maybe people who love writing is not that rare in the Evernote team, for example. I don't know. I could be wrong. It depends. The problem is that when I read, I look at this. I have noticed this. I look at this instead of, if I looked at this, it would look better, I guess. I could have mirrored my thing, my camera, but oh well. That way it looks a little bit more, I don't know, more congruent, I guess. Then proficiency in English. The next point that you mentioned is proficiency in English, and I think that, well, I hope this video shows that I can communicate in English pretty fluently. But yeah, for more context, I have been immersed in this online English world since I was a teen, be it by reading, writing, listening, speaking, and yeah, I'm also familiar with remote and async environments from my time online and the culture of these spaces, but also from previous work experiences, both in companies. The one I mentioned, Capgemini Engineering, Altran, that one was fully remote from start to end. And with freelance clients, it's also a remote relationship, in my case at least. And yeah, I have been on an Erasmus Plus program in Germany where the classes were in English, all in English. So I think that's also an additional point about that. And I'm also certified like C1, CAE, Cambridge Advanced. I have that title as well. Then to end, you mentioned indisputable excellence, and to me this is the point where I'm more doubtful about whether what I'm saying is relevant to your case, but I will make my case, and I think it is truthful. I think that my proactive learning and all of these different experiences do show that, do show some me striving for excellence in a sense. And yeah, always going out of my way, whether by joining this bike team, whether freelancing instead of pursuing a more regular path or something like that. I think that plus my commitment to repetition and iteration in my content creation thing, all of these things do show kind of this striving for excellence. I guess this depends on whether your perspective is on like excellence as seen by external factors, like grading systems, etc., where I have some excellence things, some glimpses of excellence, like for example, my having good marks in my degree in computing related fields, or a more internal sense of pursuing excellence. I guess that depends on how you view it. And yes, I wanted to make this in video form because I think this shows the enthusiasm, it shows the passion, it shows the wanting to communicate in this async form. And I thank you if you watched until the end. Hope this was an interesting thing to view for your hiring purposes, and hope you contact me soon. Thank you for watching. Bye. I will hire you. I am an American man who owns a company. I would suggest applying for everything you can. The first job is the hardest to get to, but then you are in and you can give yourself a promotion every few years with a new job. Yeah, I've heard that, but the problem is that I don't want to get just any job, right? I will pay you. I will pay 100,000 a year. Sus. Nah, bro, no one lies on the internet. Always trust. Okay, then 100k. Wow. Lol, understandable to be skeptical, but I need people who speak the English because my clients primarily didn't speak English. What is the language? What language do you want? Goodbye. Are you also applying the traditional way with text fields and such? Yeah, this is like a they ask for a cover letter, right? They don't have a submit a video, right? They have a submit a cover letter. So yeah, I'm putting this, and then the thing is that they also ask for like optional GitHub and LinkedIn. I'm not sure if I want to put them, but maybe I will put them, right? So maybe they just click my GitHub, see that it's all white squares, and they say "fuck you," right, and don't even look at the cover letter. I think that is the most likely outcome. So maybe I won't even put it in. I don't know. Maybe I will put the GitHub in the YouTube video, so only if you get to the video you see the thing. Right? I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith, but I think that if the stars align, and we seem to be in this kind of time where the moon and the sun are aligning sometimes, right? So I believe. I don't know. If you have more advice, I will listen. Like the thing is that I'm not particularly looking for any software engineer. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm not even sure why this company caught my attention. Right? I saw them on an Instagram ad. I also like it's like that thing was interesting. Right? It's like why the fuck would you be looking for people on Instagram ads? Right? It's like isn't it like the place for procrastination and all of that? Who the fuck would want to hire someone from an Instagram ad? But they are, right? So it's kind of a sign to me. I don't know. To me, it's a sign, right? To me, it's a sign that if I get the Instagram ad, it must be for some reason, right? I don't know. It seems like they are casting this mega wide net, right? They are saying, net for everyone, right? Let's see who the fuck we can catch. And I think that the only reason you would do that is if you want some strange people, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Let's go to this strange place, right? But if you don't want strange people, it's like you don't want me, right? So I won't even bother, right? Or if you don't want strange people and I apply and you choose me, I won't fit in, right? I won't be there comfortably, right? I don't know. Maybe Instagram is the opposite of that, right? Because it's like the fucking normiest place or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure if my logic holds up, but I think it's interesting. Sorry, I am going to apply anyways because they pay well, right? And they frame it, right? The positions are framed in this way, right? They have these two sides, right? They are junior position, right? They are junior or internship positions, but the requirements that they ask for, right? They mention that they used Python and they use Swift Kotlin for the front end, right? But they specifically tell you things like whatever you said that was some corporate shit. Yeah. Sections are useless fluff that the executives put on there, right? They put, but the only things that they don't say, we need you to have 4 years of experience, right? If they put that, like I won't bother applying, even though people say, just apply, right? I don't bother. I only bother applying to places that specifically say things in this strange corporate but cool way, right? I only apply to these places. Because the others, I don't know. They don't bother to fish. So, I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong angle. Bro, I should apply to more jobs. This stream has like 100 views. It would be so funny if I never got hired anywhere and I just kept streaming me applying to jobs and getting rejected and all this. But that made the stream grow so much. Okay. I think I'm ending it for today. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I will do. Tomorrow, it depends on what I do tonight. If tonight I upload the video, put the links, get my resume, or maybe. Are you still here, Gosh? I want to. Yeah, but right now I don't want to. Tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow you will show up though. Good stream, dude. Good luck, keep at it, you will get one. If you show up tomorrow, Gosh, I will ask you for like resume review or something like that, right? To see what your opinion is. But yeah, if you're not tomorrow, I will do something else. I want to what? Yeah, resume review. I think you have a little bit of luck, I guess. But yes, thank you for being here. This was interesting. I liked the chat. I liked the chat today. It was like there was interesting discussion.